everyone, I'm Rachel.
And I'm David.
Come with us on a tour of our mini suite on the Emerald Princess.
Let's go!
So this is our mini suite on the Emerald Princess. We are in cabin D529, so Dolphin 529, that is actually deck 9. So yeah, we'll show you around. So the top is where you have your life vests. There are 3 of us in this room, so they have 3 here. And then your steward will probably put some things up here, so you probably don't want to use this for too much storage, but you do have plenty of storage space down below. We actually did a back-to-back cruise, so all of our things got transferred from our other room. That's why there's stuff already hanging here. But there's plenty of extra hangers. And back here we still have the laundry, bags and the forms that you fill in to get your laundry done. And you can do self-service laundry on this ship just like any other princess ship, but you can also pay to have it done. And they also did give us this princess bag as well. And it's like not a waterproof material, but it's like a plasticky material that's a good shopping bag material. And then we have this full-length mirror that's on your closet. So I don't particularly love that the only full-length mirror in this room is split in 2. It's kind of strange.
That is weird.
But it's fine. And this is actually probably about double the width in a smaller room because this is a mini suite, so you do get some upgraded space. Lots of shelves. And there is a safe in here as well. But ours is actually locked right now. It came in that way. So we need to get our stateroom steward to unlock it for us. But it's very small. You're not going to be able to fit a laptop or anything in there. And this light above us, it actually turns on and off with motion. So even if you have the lights all turned off in the room, if you come over here to get ready in the morning or something, if everybody's still asleep, it will turn on if you walk over here. And we'll now go into the bathroom. But first, you can see the light switch is actually on the outside of the door. So that can be fun in the morning when you're really tired and getting up to go. But here is the bathroom. We have a lovely tub. This is kind of the crown jewel for a lot of princess cruises because the older ships don't have a lot of bigger showers like this. So the shower head looks pretty decent. We've actually had similar ones and they were really good with the water pressure. So we'll, make sure that that's still the case. But you also have an emergency call cord. So you don't want to yank this unless you're really in trouble, because if you do, somebody will come running. And then we have a laundry cord or a hang dry cord here that goes all the length of the entire tub. And it'll hook up on the other side. So if you have bathing suits or other wet things that you want to dry, you can dry them over the tub. And you can see that there's lots of different knobs on this. So you just need to be careful when you're adjusting your water temperature, because a lot of times cruise showers can start really, really hot. And we have 2 shelves, which, that's nice because we also have the lip of the tub for storage. There's 3 of us in this room, so it'll be really useful for that. And your cruise supplied shampoo and conditioner and body wash, which are both Beekman 1802. It's pretty good. It smells pretty neutral, so it's not going to be, overly flowery or anything like that. And your emergency grab bar as well, if in case the ship's really rocky or you slip or something like that. And you have another emergency grab bar right here as well. And your towels actually hang inside the shower, which is not my favorite thing. I don't really enjoy that. But usually the shower pressure is not going to be strong enough to actually reach the towel, so it should be fine. Right, and your toilet is a pretty standard cruise ship toilet. You do have to have the lid closed to flush it. The button on the back right here is how you'll flush it. There are sanitary bags actually next to the toilet in case you do need to use those, along with extra toilet paper and your trash can. And we have tissues here, which your stateroom steward will always replenish if you run out. Just make sure and ask them if you are running low. And then we have the sink. And I feel like the sink is really low. Maybe I'm crazy.
No, it's pretty low.
It feels really low to me. It comes with hand wash, which is very exciting because you need to wash your hands a lot on cruises. And body lotion, both Beekman 1802 again. And the mirror is huge. The bathroom is pretty big, but the mirror is huge. And it actually has some pretty decently sized shelves over in the corner, a little alcove. And there's a shaver plug spot right there. So you can plug a shaver in, nothing else will fit. So make sure that if you have like hair dryers or anything else, there's plenty of space outside in the regular room to use those. That's just for a shaver. And they give you a couple of glasses for brushing your teeth or whatever you need them for.
All right, and here we have the thermostat for the room. And if you've watched any of our other princess videos, you'll know I'm very, very disappointed in these. It's very, very minimal, super basic. Just go up for warm. Usually starts about the middle when you come in. Today, ours was actually very low. It's all the way down. And then right here, still in the entryway, you have a really nice mirror. It's not full length, unfortunately, but you can kind of check, make sure you don't got anything on yourself. Which I always do. And then there's a little table here. It's actually pretty nice. It's actually a decent size, so usually you put your cell phone or whatever there.
It's also nice when you're coming into the room with your hands full and you can just like put a glass
Yes.
there and then not slam your door.
Because
PSA, do not slam your door.
Yes, don't slam your doors. Now the air I showed you where the thermostat was, is actually coming out right here in this particular area, but there's actually another area back there where it's also coming out. So I feel like the room, when we first came in, before we started moving around and making it warm, was actually a really good temperature. I was surprised by that. And I could feel it coming all the way around this whole area here. So it's directly above the bed, which is really, really nice. All right, and then on this side, we just have a lamp and the side table. Very, very basic, couple drawers. They're not slow closed doors, unfortunately. They're very simple. And in fact, they're very loud.
Yes.
They grind the gears a little bit there. But you have the massive mirror right above the bed. And I really think it's pretty much there just to make the room feel more open. But not too bad. I mean, it really does feel like the room's significantly larger than most princess rooms. So it's two twin beds put together. You can ask your stateroom steward to do that, or you can set your preferences in the Princess app before you get on board. But you can actually kind of see it. There's a little line down the center there. That's probably the divide in the beds. And we have 4 pillows, and these are some of the best pillows we've ever had on any cruise ship or any hotel room.
And we can tell you that because we bought some for our home bed.
We did. We loved them so much we bought them. And the beds, in my opinion, are some of the best, and we'll give you guys a review here in a few. But the next thing, I just want to cover the other side table real quick before we get into the television. You got your lamps here. Both side tables have their lamps, and both use these old school switches. Nothing too crazy. Your very basic TV remote. Same concept here though, just a drawer, a couple drawers, and a little cubby hole there. So this light switch will actually do the lights above your bed, and this one is the other room, which you can't really see on camera right now, but this does help the other room turn their lights on and off. All right, and here's the first television. There's actually another one we'll show you guys, but it's actually pretty good size. I don't know the exact dimensions. It's at least maybe 40 inches. And the HDMI ports, if you're looking to plug your Roku stick in or your laptops or anything like that, is actually on this side over here. Now you'll see this white box here. It really, really gets in the way of accessing the HDMI ports. It's past that white box, unfortunately. So it's very, 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 very tricky to get your stuff set up on these TVs. Definitely don't try to rip your television off the wall because it is on there very, very tight. So just don't mess with it. It's not worth it. Just watch on your laptop or whatever. And so I think it's time for a bed test. Usually Rachel goes first, but I'm going to give it a shot because I got my slide-on shoes. So I'm going to kick those guys off. Now, we recommend getting rid of those. they don't get washed very often. And here we go. Oh, Rachel. You know, it's crazy. You'd think I wasn't just on one of these last night, but for some reason, when they just make them fresh and everything, it's just a totally different experience. I'm going to be sleeping very, very hard. It's going to be great. All my troubles are washing away right now. It's like an 8.5 out of 10. At least it might be a 9, especially with the pillows. It's all...
All right, so it's my turn to do a bed test. And like David said, we actually have already been on the ship for a while in a different kind of room. So I'm pretty confident I know what this bed's going to feel like. But for the sake of science. Oh goodness. So I'm a bad sleeper. I've never really said this, but I'm a bad sleeper. I fall asleep instantly on these beds, pretty much. It's just amazing. So I'm going to say, he said 8.5 or 9. I'm going to say 9.
Yeah.
Like 100% 9.
I think especially when you're like out and about and you're like in a port heavy location, It's tough to beat these beds.
Like, they're so cushiony. And then if you don't like how cushiony they are, you can actually ask for a different bed topper from your stateroom steward or guest services. You can message in the app and they'll bring you firmer ones. They'll even bring you even plushier ones. They'll bring you additional pillows. They'll bring you, you know, foam pillows if you want. So just, if it's not exactly how you like it, just ask your stateroom steward and they can probably do something for you.
Yeah.
And now we have the desk area. And I'm going to start with the hairdryer. And this one is the same kind we've had in previous rooms. It's like bolted to the wall. You can only get it off if you press this button. And then it pops right out, so be careful. It's stuck there. So like you're not taking this other places to do your hair. But it's actually really powerful. So
Oh, I can feel it from over here.
yeah. This one is much better. I feel like it's newer, even though it's old. It's newer than the ones we've had in the past. So pretty decent hairdryer. I will say, spoiler alert, there's a second hairdryer in this room. I'll show you here in a minute. But below that, we do have our room phone. So just your, normal room phone things. You can call guest services, dining, room service from here. You can even have them set a wake up alarm. So pretty nice phone. And in between the two, you do have your plugs, and these are the closest plugs to the bed. So you're kind of SOL if you need more plugs than this. And you can unplug the hairdryer to give you 2 US plugs. But if you have like a CPAP or something like that, you probably want to keep this in mind, because the far side of the bed, or if you had it split into 2 twins, the far twin is not going to have pretty much access to a plug at all. We do have an extension cord we always bring with us that is cruise approved, so you might want to think about investing in that. And right beside the plugs, there's actually a light that goes 2 lights directly above the mirror. So that helps if you're like using it to do makeup or your hair or whatever, you have additional lighting. And the mirror is actually pretty nice as well. It's pretty tall. If you stand far enough back, you can probably see your entire outfit. If you don't like using the one in the closet that's split in half, this will do pretty good. Right, and we have just a desk chair. It's pretty cushioned, but it's not too comfortable to like sit for a long period of time on. And there's a trash can right underneath of it, which sometimes our steward ends up moving it into different places in the room. So we'll see if it stays there for the rest of the voyage. And then down below we have additional storage, which here is the extra hairdryer. And this one is Dry Bar. So if you know anything, you know that that's like a very big brand name in the US. And it's actually like yellow. And it's a pretty nice Dry Bar hairdryer. I do believe they actually sell these in the spa, and so they likely want you to buy one, or if you take it with you, they are going to charge you a lot of money. I believe it's like $100 plus type situation. So you can use this, and it's going to be really nice in the room, and if you like it, you can buy one to take home with you, but it's not going to be cheap. And we have an additional lamp here. This is really your best lamp for anybody who might be sleeping on the couch. You're like third or fourth person in the room, and it just turns on or off like that.
All right, so up here is where the television used to be when they were a lot smaller. And you can see here, this would be the plug. This is still active. You can use this for anything you want. And that's where the cable television used to come in. You won't be using that. And this was something else, so that doesn't do anything now. And there's just a little vent right there. Doesn't do anything. But actually really, really good space for just storing stuff in general. This is going to be pretty awesome because we'll have all our cell phone and devices up here charging and stuff. And down below it is part of the mini bar setup. The rest of it's actually in the fridge. This is what you get for being elite with Princess. And they're just little individual shots and a couple glasses, nothing too crazy. And down here is the rest of the mini bar setup. So actually pretty good selection of things. We got some water, some sodas, and then some beers, it looks like. But you do have little lights down here. This actually does the main room and the extra room. So same concept as next to the bed. So right there and right there, just controls each side essentially. So other than that, just more storage space, storage space, storage space. A couple shelves down here, even more storage space. But again, no plugs or anything, unfortunately. But when you come back up, opposite side of where the old TV was where the other old TV was. So same concept, USB plug right here. Doesn't do anything, don't worry about that. But lots of storage space again. So they got rid of the televisions, but left us with a lot of storage space. I think that's actually really, really cool. And here's your second television for the living space, which sounds really, really funny to me that there's 2 televisions in a cruise ship room. but your HDMI ports are on this side, but there's actually no white box blocking it on this one. Now this could vary room to room. I was giving you facts about the ones in our room. Again, bolted to the wall. Do not try to pivot it or tilt it or anything like that. It's there. Don't mess with it. But again, I don't know if it's going to be super easy to get your devices hooked up to it, unfortunately. But if you can, you have a really nice table here you can lay all your stuff out onto.
And we do have a chair for seating. I'll tell you how comfortable it is. Just a second. Not very.
Yeah.
Is the answer. It's just, you can kind of feel the bar in the bottom of it. It's just not super comfortable. I am glad for it though, because we do have family with us, so we'll probably be using every seat in this area. So it's at least good to have, if not very comfortable. Right. And we have a giant couch. Like, this is a really, really long couch. This is actually where one of the beds is, and we'll show you some footage of the bed once it's turned out and everything. My mom is going to sleep over here, but hopefully it's also comfortable to sit on, so I will tell you that. Oh. No.
No.
Not comfortable. These cushions are very, very thin. Not super comfortable at all, and they're not even like all together. Like, there's a gap here and everything.
Oh, you can see the bed down there.
Yeah. I don't think we'll be spending much time sitting on this couch. To be honest, it's not super comfortable. And now is the greatest part of this room, even though it's wonderful to have this much space on a cruise ship. It's the balcony. So we do have a blackout curtain here if you need some extra sleep. There is a blackout curtain in every balcony room, so you won't have to deal with the sun. And then just a sunshade as well. But I'm gonna open the door and let it go. So this is a huge balcony. You could like dance out here. I don't know. You could do so many things out here, but it is not sheltered. I just got a raindrop in my eye. It is raining, and yeah, it's not sheltered. So not my favorite balcony, other than like it's huge. Like, look how big it is.
It is massive.
And we do have two pretty good sized chairs. They have footstools under the chairs as well, so you can like lounge, and there is enough space for you to lounge. And like a nice like dinner patio table that you could like have a meal out here, or coffee, or just like play cards, or whatever the case may be. So it's a really, really nice balcony. I do wish it had a cover. That's kind of right now my only really pet peeve with it, but it's a really nice balcony.
I am shocked at how tall the table is. I don't know if I've ever seen one that tall.
All right, thanks everybody for joining us on our tour of our mini suite on the Emerald Princess. This ship is really nice, and the room in particular is very nice, especially if you're not used to a mini suite. It's, a very much a treat.
Yeah, I think if you're doing anything longer than like 7 days, maybe 10, and it's in your budget, I think it's totally worth upgrading to. And if you have 3 or more people, it's obvious. It's like a no-brainer to me. It's like so much more space than you're going to get in just a typical balcony room, or especially an interior room. So I don't know. I just think it actually is worth the upcharge a little bit. And if you can win it in a bid, that's like a killer deal. So I think that's going to be like a really good time for everybody involved.
Yeah, we have 3 of us, and it's been a lifesaver having the extra room, especially because we actually have 2 additional people that we're cruising with that have an interior room. So they've been coming to our room to like look out at the city, watch the ocean. And on this balcony, you can easily fit 5 people. You could probably fit 10 people on this balcony.
It's crazy. And it's actually like gorgeous too. Like if you're doing one of those cruises where you have like really pretty days, it's so worth getting. If you're not really interested in like the cruise activities that they're doing, or you guys get tired, you're doing like long excursion days, you just want to hang out on your balcony, this is like one of the ultimate balconies we've had for something like that.
And otherwise, the room has been very clean, very comfortable. Our steward is amazing. He's been, he keeps up with our weird hours when we're, sleeping in, and then we get up really early to go on excursions. So he's been doing really great. And having the large bathroom is also a really great thing if you have more than 2 people. Well, just 1 person, because those bathrooms are tiny otherwise. So it's been really nice having the full-size tub.
Oh, it's incredible.
And just all the extra space.
And kind of an underrated perk, I think. I forgot to mention this to you, but the direction the toilet is actually shaped is a lot more comfortable, I feel like. It's not like your knees are right up against like the bathtub. When you're facing this direction that you are, I just feel like it's way more comfortable than a normal cruise ship room. So the bathroom is a huge plus. it's just been a really, really great experience. I love the mini suites on Princess. I think they do a really, really good job. The decor is not really my favorite, but overall, you know, just comfort level, you really can't ask for better.
Yeah.
I think anything above this might be like an overkill, unless
Honestly,
it's
yeah.
again, it always depends on your budget, right? But I still think it's like an awesome, awesome room.
Yes, and the amount of storage you have is insane. Like I said, we have 3 people and we have plenty of storage even left over. And the bed's super comfortable as always.
Yep.
So it's just been a really great room. But what do you guys think? Have you sailed on the Emerald Princess? Have you sailed in a mini suite? Or do you have any questions about possibly booking a mini suite? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
And if you enjoy this video and want to see more travel content from us, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. But for now, I'm Rachel.
And I'm David.
And we hope this video helps you find the right direction for your next adventure.
Bye.
Bye.